I went from a skinny fat guy to having a jacked aesthetic physique, and in this video I'm gonna show you the exact steps that I follow that has helped me got a really defined six-pack abs. So I remember when I was a teenager and when I was going to the gym, I was really obsessed with getting abs because I was a skinny fat guy. I was just a skinny little guy, like skinny arms and like skinny pencil neck and everything, and like a little belly fat, and I was not having any like defined abs, and I was only focusing on like getting abs and doing some planks and different exercises for like having abs and everything. And I was a very autistic kind of guy who knows like every exercise for ab workout, like doing like cable crunches and some like decline crunches, like leg raises, and so many different exercises I was doing for ab muscles. But I wasn't really focusing on other muscles. I wasn't like training my back, my shoulders, my chest, and my like legs and everything. I was just obsessed with having abs because I think that like if I get abs, I'm gonna be attractive and I'm gonna post some shirtless picture on Tinder, and I'm gonna get more matches. And I was just really obsessed with having like abs, but I was not even sure about that how I can do it, like how I can get abs. And I was not even doing any cardio or like optimizing my diet or anything like that to get shredded abs. And after months of training to get only like shredded abs, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. I still have like belly fat. I still have like weak bony arms, like weak skinny neck, and I was still like a skinny fat guy. So then I decided to actually research on the internet about how can I also like get abs and everything. And I found that it's not only about the abs, it's also about the other muscle group. It's not only about my abs. I have to bulk up more. I have to gain more muscle mass first, then I'm gonna get abs automatically. And even if I get abs right now, even if I get like shredded abs, it's not gonna be more attractive because I'm still gonna have like teenager like skinny abs, like little skinny like biscuit abs and everything. That's not gonna make me attractive. So first of all, I have to bulk up more, and I also have to focus on other muscle group that is gonna make me more attractive, and that's gonna make my physique attractive overall. And if you're also thinking like that, like maybe you're skinny fat right now, I'm only gonna focus on getting abs, you're not gonna be more attractive. So you have to just shut the fuck up and just first of all just bulk up more, just build up more muscle mass, and then you're gonna get abs automatically. And when I was researching about that, when I was researching about like bulking up and everything, I found that abs are just like other muscle group and I also have to train them. And I started doing that. I eliminated all of the like weird exercise like plank and like cable crunches and everything, and I was only focusing on some two exercise that helped me grow my abs muscle more. Because if you wanted bigger abs and also attractive abs, you have to train them more. And there are two parts of your abs that you have to train. First of all, you have to train your upper abs, which you can train by doing decline crunches or maybe some simple crunches. And I prefer doing like weighted decline crunches where you engage your upper abs more and you roll over your body to crunch your abs and get a contraction in your upper abs. And if you do maybe like 10 to 15 sets in a week of this exercise, it will really help you to grow your upper abs. And the second part is lower abs. Lower abs is the most important part to train because most people have like upper abs automatically by doing some other exercise like the squats and some bench press and everything, because their core is engaged in those exercises, but their lower abs aren't that trained. So that's why you have to focus more on your lower abs to get like nice definition in your abs. And you can do that by doing some leg raises exercise, like hanging leg raises exercise. And you can also put some weight into it, like by holding onto dumbbell with your feet and rotating your pelvic bone instead of only raising your legs. And you can get a very nice stretch when you're going down, and it will really help you to grow your lower abs more and get a definition in your abs. And if you only focus on these two exercises, it's gonna help you blow up your abs muscle, and it's gonna help you like get a very like thick looking abs and like nice shredded abs. But most importantly, you also have to focus on other muscle group, because if you're gonna focus only on like abs or training your abs or every single day and you're not training like other muscle group like your shoulder, your arms and your legs and chest and everything, you're gonna look very weird. Because abs is just a one part of area in your physique that you can develop, that's gonna add up on your physique, that's gonna make your physique look more attractive, but it's not totally your physique. So you have to also focus on other aesthetic muscle group like your lateral delts, your bicep, your upper chest, your neck and like back and like legs and everything. And when you focus on these overall muscle, it's gonna add up on that thing and it's gonna make your physique more attractive. And if you don't know already how to build an aesthetic physique and how to look more attractive, top link in the description is my aesthetic body program. You can join that as well to build an attractive looking aesthetic physique. And after you have built more muscle mass by doing these exercise and you know how to train your ab muscle, and you're not doing those bullshit things like doing some like planks or maybe some like other things like rope, like mountain climbers and high knees or anything like that. And when you have built a good amount of muscle mass in your abs muscle, but you still have like belly fat, you're not having like visible abs, you're not shredded at all, then you have to get lean by decreasing your body fat percentage, because abs can be trained and grown by like doing those exercises in the gym, but they only can be revealed by making some changes in your diet. You have to get on a calorie deficit diet and you have to decrease your body fat percentage to get a nice shredded abs. And how you can do that? You have to follow intermittent fasting. Personally, I followed intermittent fasting. It always helped me to decrease my body fat percentage fast. And what you have to do in that is you just have to eat only less meals. For example, if you're eating 3-4 meals in a day, breakfast, lunch, dinner and some snacks in between, you have to only eat like 1 or 2 meals in a day in a certain hour of window in a day. You have to decrease the time of the meal that you're eating, like maybe you're eating in a 12-hour, 13-hour, 14-hour window in a day. You have to decrease the time frame of that window in maybe like 4 hours or 6 hours. So first of all, you don't have to eat breakfast, you have to skip the breakfast, and then you have to eat your first meal maybe on the 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. and second meal is before 6 p.m. and you're eating all of your meals in a 6 hours or maybe 5 hours window in a day, and you're not eating anything before 1 p.m. and after 6 p.m. And when you do that, you're giving your body a reason to burn more calories in terms of fat, in terms of that unused like fat in your body. And I'm not gonna hold anything secret in these videos. So for the most important part, I was also doing skipping and some kind of like cardio, some kind of like high intensity interval training like in the morning when I'm empty stomach, when I've ate nothing. And because of that, my body has a reason to burn more calories in terms of like fat, in terms of that unused energy which is stored in the fat cells. So you can also simply add up some kind of like cardio which you like, maybe you like skipping rope, maybe like heavy back training, maybe sprinting, maybe running or anything like that. You can do that like 10 minutes, 20 minutes or half an hour in the morning, and that will actually gonna boost up your metabolism and it's actually gonna decrease your body fat percentage fast. And you have to make sure that you're eating enough protein in that 4 hours or 6 hour window so that you will not lose muscle mass in that process. And you also have to make sure that you're not eating any processed carbohydrate or some like weird like simple sugars or like simple carbohydrates in that process, which is gonna increase your body fat percentage. You only have to focus on some single ingredient food like meat, chicken, rice and some vegetables and some kind of like high protein and some complex carbohydrates instead of eating like sugar syrups and some like simple carbohydrates, fruits and like candies and everything. And that's it. If you follow these steps for only like next few months, like maybe 3-4 months, you're also gonna get abs fast. And I have learned about this topic over 1,000 of hours, and in that whole process I have failed many times. I've got fat, I have like lost some amount of muscle mass in between, and I failed many times by experimenting some diets, by experimenting some training, and I have put years of hard work to build this physique, and that's why I have built my aesthetic body program. So you don't have to go through all of that failures and experimentation on your own. And if you trust me enough and if you got like really valuable advice from me, from my videos, I also wanted you to check out my aesthetic body program, which can also help you get results faster on your aesthetic transformation journey. So just go right now and check out the top link in the description. That's gonna help you get results faster on this journey. So this is all in this video. I hope you have liked it. If you wanna see more videos like this from a small self-improvement YouTuber, subscribe to this channel and turn on the post notification on. Goodbye.
Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LA BB, who we running with, 2 2 3 3. I'm on 10 again.